Huh? uh, Hi, everyone. It is me, Sailor Moon. Serena here. And it's me, Luna here. And today we're going to talk about, getting over the cold or still having a cold or getting over the cold. So it starts out that the cold we got started out way back. I would say Wednesday was when it started. Now, a lot of folks might say, how do you know when you get something? How do you know when it starts? Well, it's true you might not know, when it starts, you know. So, anyway, Wednesday may have been the day where it started. Because okay, yeah, we cough sometimes or clean our throats out sometimes. We make our films. Yeah, true. But the rest of the day, it doesn't really happen. Wednesday, that was happening all the time. At first, we didn't think anything of it, but at the same time, we were worried that we were going to get something. Thursday, it just prolongs more of the coughing and clearing of the throat, even when we weren't making films. And by Thursday evening, the speech box illness had fully started to happen. It was fully set in by Friday, you know. Then Friday, Saturday or Star Day was more of the same, but then we had to go to UPMC Needed Care to see what kind of illness it was. Because you never know what it could be. And it seeked it out that it was a cold and not COVID or anything else. Well, Sunday was more the same, and sorry, and by Moon Day yesterday, we started to really get over it because at that day there was more of the throwing up the yellow things, but that started early on Sunday. Well, it started out on Star Day, prolonged itself on Sunday, and here on Monday too. Well, Moon Day, and now here on Tuesday where we are now at. Now, a lot of folks might say, yeah, how did you get the cold? Well, there are many ways that one can get the cold, so we will never truly know how we got it. You got some things to say, Luna? Oh, yeah, Sailor Moon, I do have some things to say. Um, First off, we could have gotten a cold many ways, but we'll never truly know. But we'll never truly know how we got it, you know. One is that other folks cough and they don't cover their mouth, and you get it that way. Or you happen to live with someone who's got some other illness or something, and then they cough, and then you get it if you're around them, if they're not covering their mouth or not. Or they may have either coughed or sneezed it on something, and unknown to them, you may have handled that thing. So your guess is good of mine about how we got that cold, you know. You know. So there isn't, at the end of the day, we'll never truly know how we got that cold or not. So, what have we been taking to overcome the cold? Well, cough drops, even though cough drops don't really do a whole lot for you if you have the cold. Something called Mucus MD, but geez, mucus is some kind of Latinist or Frenchish, or more like it's a Hellenish borrowed word. Who knows what the English word would be? I would think, I don't know. I will make a guess. And that seems to help too. So once again, just want to say sorry for that happening, though. When you have the cold, sadly, if you got some other health bind or health miss set up or illness or sickness or whatever, it might play off on that. So let's say that you have, I don't know, high blood speed. A lot of folks have that. Or let's say you got fever sickness, kind 1, kind 2. A lot of folks have that. And if you have to keep a reckoning of your blood speed, some do, some don't, it might give you wrong reads. And if you got to keep a reckoning of your Fleethurst, then most likely it's going to give you reads that don't match up with what your Fleethurst is. Back to you. Well, yeah, you're right. You're right, Luna. At the end of the day, there isn't really any way to know how we got the cold or who gave the cold to us or how we got it or how in the past we went where we wouldn't get sick at all, very rarely, and then have to get sick once a year or a year between. You know, like last year, don't get sick at all, but this year you do. And folks say, oh, when you get older, but shit. I mean, if you're in your 30s, that's still young, right? In your 40s, that's still young. That's middle young, right? So yeah, don't say how you, or whatever. Somehow we got it. Don't know. And still have it. You know. But it's not as bad as it was when it started. All right, everyone. We'll see you later.